Even if I didn't do real estate, I would have still been very rich because I think that I know how to make money.
A huge percentage of self-made billionaires in Nigeria became rich through real estate construction, and it's easy to justify that with the increasing housing deficit.
I've tried to make money in 5 different countries. Let me count it for you. In the UAE, in the UK, in the US, Nigeria, and South Africa.
Which has been the most successful?
Easiest
in Nigeria.
We
featured a lot of real estate developers on the channel, but Nola Adetola, this guy, seems to be one of the youngest of them all with a very fascinating story.
I've always been very ambitious. I came into real estate because I wanted to be rich. I'm only 32. I'll be 33 this year. My first business was registered when I was 17. From selling food to selling cars to teaching, a tutorial class. I would say that I came from nothing. And I lived the first 15 years of my life in a very remote place in Ibadan. I kept learning every single year. I've spent more than 400,000 USD on education since I started real estate.
In today's episode, he shared his journey building a multi-billion-dollar real estate company in Nigeria, raising billions of naira from the capital market, all at a very young age.
We are the first real estate company in Africa to actually get international. You can confirm.
Wow, okay.
I'll be like Peter. I'll say go and verify.
I would go verify now.
Go and verify.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Usually I start my day, I think I wake up around 6 o'clock. When I wake up, I go to pray, because I'm a Muslim. I have to pray, and I pray every day, and I pray a lot. Weekdays, I have a treadmill upstairs there. And then, I just do like 5 minutes on the treadmill just to keep fit. And then for there, I look at my schedule for the day. I write a lot, so all of the things that I've previously written in the former day, I just go through it. Yeah, so more like meditation. So I try to win for the day before I even began the day. Saturday I go to site. Every Saturday I go to site. To check all of our construction works. And then on Sunday I play my favorite game, which is tennis.
So the very first time I stumbled upon you as a person before even the business, I think you were listed as Forbes 30 under 30, and I usually have this on the back of my mind, like whosoever is being listed on that category is 1, very young, 2, is doing well.
I was already doing very well before Forbes because Forbes came 2019, but it gave me the platform. I'm a person of very few awards. I don't like awards. But I tell my people, you know what? I want partnerships. I want business. I want money. I want business deals. I don't want awards.
Let us know how the journey was from a guy, selling shoes all the way to building one of the most successful real estate companies here in Nigeria.
VERITASI is probably like my 7th business. I've said it quite a lot. Yeah, while I was a shoemaker, I wouldn't say I was a field shoemaker.
So let's get it right. When you say shoemaker, were you making the shoes yourself? Were you a cobbler?
I wasn't a cobbler. What I did was create the system with which shoemaking worked. That's what everyone, even in real estate, I'm not a bricklayer, I'm not a carpenter, I'm not a plumber.
Same business model.
Just same. When you say, oh, this one is a real estate developer, it means that you've created a system. So when I was making shoes, I think I met a friend of mine. Her name was Zina, and then she introduced me to a brother that was into real estate. He said, look, do this, you'll be rich, very rich. Then you come back to shoemaking, and then you do the amount of shoes that you want. I believe that, and then I went into it. And here we are. Mostly, I came into real estate because I wanted to be rich. I felt,
wow.
I'm sorry, my interviews are always like this. I'm very open,
Yeah.
It was when I got into real estate, then I started falling in love with the whole thing, and then later I became very obsessed with it. I had always wanted to do real estate anyway, but I thought that would be when I'm like advancing, age, 40 something, I thought, look, I needed to make a bit more money before I venture into that path of mine. Because for everything that I have done was like a way to go to the next level, to go to the, from selling food, to selling cars, to teaching, a tutorial class. And for all of those chains, I learned a lot. I learned my business lessons, which I don't think I will never ever learn from any business school, because I've gone to top business schools around the world.
Okay, so what was the core purpose of being a real estate entrepreneur, or was it just I just want to use this, get rich?
When we were selling, however, I discovered a lot of things, because I started from marketing real estate, problems on delivery, quality of construction, and the speed of delivery as well. Look, the Nigerian system, however, is not built for normal people, apart from when you're a business owner or a politician, to own real estate. And that we thought that we could solve a bit of that problem. Maybe not all, a bit. And then we thought that there was like a huge gap between people that own real estate and people that own, you know, most people that buy, again, they are not debutants. They are not people that are buying for the first time. They're people that own real estate before. We want new people to buy real estate, you know, and this is one of the reasons why I went into real estate.
This is compound advantage too.
I mean, all I can see is this is like how many floors? 5 or 4 floors? 5 floors.
This is
G plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And altogether, what are the unit types that we have on here?
2-bedroom all through to the penthouse.
Yeah.
Penthouse are 3 bedrooms. And a few maisonettes there. When we launched this, we sold at 40, then we sold at 44.
So the 44 was after how many months?
44 was like, you know, when we saw that we were selling so much at 40, then we quickly put it to 44, but it was sold out quickly. But now, people that we sold to, we're selling at 72.
What?
And this is less than 2 years.
So let's go inside, take a look at what one of the unit looks like. Oh, nice. Door feels very heavy. So this is a smart door lock. Does it come with all the units?
Yeah, it comes with all the units. I mean, we want to make our houses as
Smart as possible, right? Okay, so this is your show unit for what, the 2-bedroom?
Yeah, 2-bedroom apartment.
You have a space. This is the living room. The guest toilet is on there and has a balcony, the dining and the kitchen. So you can step back. I'll just take them on a quick tour. This is the kitchen. Nice, you know, countertop, your industrial sink on there, and then this door takes you outside. It comes with your microwave, your oven, and an extractor. Cabinetry has like lighting in it, which is also very nice. Obviously well laid out because the kitchen leads you right into the dining for about 4, 5, 6 people. The living room is right here, and this area takes you to the rooms, right? This is the first room on here, and I'm just going to take you to the primary bedroom. You have a bigger bed, a king-size bed on here, right? It's really big, massive windows all around, and you have like a mini walk-in closet on this other end. The bathroom here, it just has a standing shower and a WC. Honestly, for this part of town, Ikate, I'll tell you, the apartment is decently sized. You can play around with your interior to even give you more space, but let me know what you guys think. You're one of the very few young people out there that has built a very successful real estate company in a short period of time. So what would you say you did right, and what would you say you did wrong?
Where you get to actually in life is as a result of the wrong and the right decisions that you have made. We do things wrong every time, every year. Sometimes how we develop, how we approach projects, from not checking titles of development, running into problems and trying to correct it, and spending way more millions of naira, from not planning the finance very well and not making a lot of profit on projects. But talking about what we've done very right, a lot of things. When we wanted to start Veritas, we brought in people that were very loyal to the brand, that could kill or do anything for the brand, than people that were smart. And then the consistency, the doggedness, we challenged the status quo. We believed in our beliefs. And then when people were saying, no, it can't be done, you are just 26, how can you do this, how you do real estate? I'll tell you, my first business, I still have the registration. If this interview was done in my house, I would have shown you, because I still have it. My first business was registered when I was 17. Imagine, would you then say that, let's say a 56-year-old guy that started his first business when he was 40, would you say that he got successful too early or for too young or something? Another thing that I think that we did right was signing good partnerships. We partner with one of the biggest real estate brokers in Africa. I'm sure you know them, BRG, and then some real estate millionaires, and then, that came out very good. I kept learning every single year. I've spent more than 400,000 USD on education. Every year I go back to school, and even if it's just some 2-3 weeks course, I do. And in like not just any school, like the top business school all around the world. I invest in myself. I think that if you're leading a group of very smart, hardworking people, you need to be always 1 or 2 steps ahead. And then being very financially intelligent.
Running a business in Nigeria, has it limited you in any way?
Yeah, maybe government policies. The inflation, rapid inflation happens everywhere, but it's pretty rapid in Nigeria. and then maybe the fluctuation and the volatility of our local currency. But trust me, I'll tell you something today. I've tried to make money in 5 different countries. Let me count it for you: in the UAE, in the UK, in the US, Nigeria, and South Africa.
Which has been the most
It's
successful?
been easiest
In Nigeria.
in Nigeria. Not only me, I've sampled a lot of people.
Would you say because of our population size?
Population size is one of the factors. Look, anywhere when you go to a place that they have a lot of problems and they have very big population like India, like China, and a lot of them are people below, living below average standard. It's easier to get money from them, easier to convince to actually party with their money.
While you were a bit young, probably in your 26, 27, did you ever thought of relocating at some point? Because it's a trend right now, the whole Japan movement, like everyone is going out there searching for new opportunities. What really made
We were the one that started Japan. We're the one that started Japan.
So why didn't you leave?
They didn't give me visa now.
What? Which
United States.
can you imagine?
And I almost committed. I was
So that was
sad.
like, if you were going to get that visa, you were never going to come back again.
I'll tell you, because look, I've always been very ambitious, right? I was like probably in my final year in school. I had these plans. I had a lot of business ideas written down. I only felt I could achieve those in the United States of America. I didn't think that there was any I wanted to leave Ife and go to Yankee straight.
The grass is greener there, right?
Look, one of the things that these countries also do for themselves, they have very good PR out there. They sell
Dubai is excellent at that. They know how to sell their country perfectly, and they control media really well.
Thank you.
Do you consider yourself to be self-made?
So I'll tell you what I think, right? I think that there is no self-made anybody. Let me come from my direction, right? I would say that I came from nothing. I lived the first 15 years of my life, in Ibadan, in a very remote place in Ibadan. And then I read a book then, and the book told me that, look, you can actually do anything that you want to do. You can become anything that you want to become. We decided to work for it. So if that's what you call self-made, yeah, maybe. But for me, I think that I've had a bit of luck too. The universe has presented me opportunities that they've probably not really presented a lot of people. Maybe I was able to take it because I was prepared. There are a lot of people around me that's helped me, that have made us as Veritasi. So in that sense, I might not say that I'm self-made. I've done it, but I've done it with the help of a lot of others as well.
Yeah.
Itinu Residential. What inspired the name?
It means peace and comfort.
What was the idea having like a basketball and a tennis court outside of the estate?
Good. I just thought, look, this place is going to be very well secured. Not just anybody can get entrance. However, there are a lot of people that want to have fun in Itinu that are not resident. They should be able to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
How do they have fun? Outside. They come, they show something, they go into the court, they play, they have fun, and they get away. Simple.
So something that I feel is very unique about the project is the accessibility to the road, right? Like, as you guys can see, what is this road? What is the road called?
It's called Lekki Ekpe Expressway.
Oh, this is still Lekki Ekpe.
Yeah, correct.
Wow.
That's
So
Ekpe just there, not far.
why did you pick this area for this project?
Most of our projects are very accessible, good locations. Before we think that when you get the location right in real estate,
Every other
you've
thing-
done like half of the
work
half of the
already,
work
right?
already.
Yeah.
The overall reason why we chose this location is because of the amount of industrialization that's happening in this environment. So when we wanted to start the siting service, we were given option of Eleko, Idera stuff, and also option of air. But we chose this place. We thought, look at the airport, the new airport.
Yeah.
Look at the new seaport just across us. Look at the refinery. Look at the free trade zone. One of the things is that you have to do as a real estate person. When you go into a space or a state, you have to know the master plan, the government plan for that area. And so we were opportune to know the plans of the government in this area. And then, like I told you, we have an ambitious project to build 1,000 units of houses.
1,000 units.
Yeah, there's a project that we've done that whenever I get there, I'm proud. I'm also very proud of myself.
Yeah.
We're young, we're vibrant, we're very smart. We're affecting the economy. We're not stealing from the economy. We're adding to it.
Value to
We're
it.
making our money in a very legal way. We're paying our taxes.
When was Veritasi, the company, created?
Yeah, so we officially started our development in 2017. However, we've been running our marketing way before then.
How many homes have you delivered?
We've delivered 200 plus homes.
200 plus homes. Wow. In how many locations?
In 4 different locations. We have another 4 locations being built. If we complete that, it will be nearing 600 homes that would have delivered.
Wow. Would you be willing to share with us how much the company is worth in 2023? Or you're not willing to share?
Are you sure the tax people will not come for me? I would say that for a 6-year-old company, the only industry that I think I've seen the kind of numbers that we've done is tech, in terms of valuation.
Okay, so in April this year, your company signed a commercial paper program once again. 10 billion naira. So not so many real estate companies would get such an opportunity. So how were you able to position yourself to get that opportunity, and what does such funding does for your business?
Okay, so when we went to the capital market to raise money, a lot of people didn't think it was possible, because look, the kind of company that are going to the capital market are the Dangotes, the MTNs, the Seplat. We went for rating. We were not even trying to raise money from the capital market, because of course, whenever we needed money, the banks are willing to give us money because they think that we're very believable and credible. And then we got rated, and we saw that, look, the SEC licensed rating agency in Nigeria was saying that this is one of the best real estate companies that exists in Nigeria. From what they sent to us, we're rating. You can't even influence it, and I still have the rating report. And they're saying that, look, liquidity is wonderful, great management, corporate governance is top notch. Instead of raising money from the bank at 20-something%, let's go and raise cheaper money. And then we raised money at 14. We went, and then at 14% coupon, and then we went to do a project with it, and then we made profit, and then we returned the money. We returned the money even before it was due to return. And then now, because we did that, a lot of people, a lot of investors want to do more business with us. For me, I see this as an indicator of a very strong brand that we're building. A lot of brands don't get to do all of this in 6 years or 5 years.
If you were offered $1,000 now, and everything you know about real estate, investing, how to make money remains in your head, but all your physical assets and money goes away, what systems would you put in place, or what would you do to build a company, a successful company, in the fastest, pace possible?
Another real estate company.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, all right, I don't even need to be offered $1,000.
I mean, you need money to buy airtime and internet. When I say nothing,
okay,
no shingbai in your account.
Okay, maybe airtime. To be honest, I really I don't even need internet. Maybe airtime, because look, this is how I start. I'll have airtime, right? I'll call my people in MTN. I'll do a deal with them. They will give me unlimited internet. And if I have internet, don't worry, I'll solve my problems. Because you have to know how to use people. The problem is, if only me use you every time. If I'm using you, I'm always using Steve. I'm not allowing myself to be used by Steven. That's what's bad. But if I use you, you use me, I use you, that's value, right? I know how to use people, and I know how to submit myself to be used by people. If you know that, if you understand that one, number one, in like 6 months you get back to at least a decent stage, because I know how to tell people what I want. I know how to negotiate. Okay, this is what I want to do for me, this is what I'll do for you in return. So first of all, I'll use my human capital, or
human capital,
to get 1 or 2 things, right? And then let me tell you something. I'm only 32. I'll be 33 this year, but I can tell you that I have impacted and built a lot of people. I would not lack money. I've always said it. The bankers, the finance people, and the media people, to me, are like some of the most important. If you have a bad product,
the media people give you the exposure, the banks give you money to go build. That's really smart, guys.
And I'll be able to do Veritas back in 2.5 years. If you own the bank,
yeah,
right? Or you have very huge shares in the bank, or you are very influential in the bank, and then you own a media station that's very relevant, you can sell anything and you can build any kind of business. You can make anything happen.
Yeah, this
literally.
is the greatest takeaway of this video, guys. If you really ask me, I'll take this part and put in the beginning, but honestly, that makes total sense. Okay, I have 2 more questions before you go. The first question is just tell us about all the projects that you built, both the ones that have been completed and not completed, and just a basic run through of like what your company has built.
Great. So we have the Campbell Court 1 in Abigail, Court 2. You've been to Court 2, I think.
I've been to everywhere, guys.
Yeah. We have Advantage 1, 2, 3, 4. We are launching 5 soon. We're launching a lot of advantages because people see advantage in them. You know, it's one it's one of the greatest projects around, you know, in this Lekki corridor, you know, because I mean sometimes at foundation stage we are sold out. And especially Advantage 4, I think we got sold out at foundation, almost 70 something unit of apartments, Court 1 and Court 2 is a lot of projects in a lot of houses, but we managed to deliver both. We just delivered Court 2, I think, on Saturday, this last Saturday. Yeah, Advantage 1 and 2 was delivered, I think, November last year. We also have site and service projects. We have Itunu residential, we have the city, both of them jointly more than 2,000 plots, and we're fixing the infrastructure every day. We're not stopping. And the plan for that estate is nice, it's wonderful. Yeah, and a lot of other things, to be honest. So that's the Itunu residential, however, is mainly residential, building clusters. We're starting that one to this, I think, around May after the election. Before those 2 projects, we've done, the Claridge project, that's in Ibejuleki. That was sold a bit cheaper, so we might not be able to achieve the kind of infrastructure that we achieved in Itunu. And then, a lot of we've been doing projects since year 2017. This year we're doing the Itunu Residential Cluster B. We're doing the Campbell Advantage 5. We're doing something in Banana Island.
I'll let you guys know which of these projects are selling in the description. So just in case you want to, you like him and you believe in the vision of Veritasi, you want to invest, you go look it up on there. So this is a lighting round. I'm just going to ask you random question quickly. So let's go. What's your favorite city?
Has to be Dubai.
Dubai, yeah. I think every real estate person just loves Dubai, right?
Well,
because I know 70% of the people I ask, they all want Dubai. Okay, favorite car?
Has to be my G class now. It used to be my my Porsche, but I have a problem with it.
Yeah, are you forgetting you own a Bentley?
I don't like Bentleys like that.
What?
Yeah.
Imagine I buy a car and I'll be like, I don't like it anymore. Okay, what's your favorite food?
Rice, jollof rice.
Interesting. Favorite designer clothes or watch or any designers person?
I love watches. Patek Philippe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Favorite quote?
There's one that Robert said that actually changed my life. I mean, I don't want people to take it literally.
Yeah.
He said that if you want to be rich and happy, don't go to school.
But here you are taking courses and lectures everywhere. Okay, it's different.
If you want to be rich and happy, so not just rich. If you want to be rich and happy, don't go to school. Everybody should figure out the meaning themselves.
Okay. Favorite book?
Favorite book in recent time, I read Money by Tony Robbins.
Okay.
I think that changed a lot of things for me. Increased my financial intelligence, and I've been able to take super good decisions financially since then.
Person, like who do you look up to in the world?
People have problem with who I look up to. Has to be Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump.
Wow. Okay. Do you think Donald Trump is going to win because I know he's running again for what year is it?
If he gets the ticket, he will win. He knows how to win. I learned winning from him.
Right.
Yeah. Hello viewers and everybody on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, everybody.
I can tell you're not a social person. He's not an internet person at all.
I want you to please subscribe to Steve Ndoku YouTube channel. Great content. Please subscribe. I'm subscribing to.
We're going to 10 countries this year, starting from this Friday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's going to be very interesting year.
Great. I mean, I've gone to few countries because of what I've seen on YouTube.
For real?
Yeah.
That's really nice. So content creators will change the world.
Yeah. I mean, you people are doing wonderfully well. Yeah, wonderfully well.
All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope this video was really interesting. So subscribe to the channel, travel real estate, stories about entrepreneurs in Africa. Those are the kind of videos you're going to be seeing throughout the year. So until the next video, I'll see you guys soon.